We've had our first hot fix for Season 3, but now we have our first actual patch. So starting again under the simulation for AI, fix a crashing issue that could occur when using an AI opponent roster of GT3 class cars at Fuji while using a rolling start. AI drivers have improved this racing skills with the following vehicles. So there you go, 4 of them. All GT3 cars. Under graphics, fix some issues with SMP and res scaling. AMD FSR not playing nice together. Fix an issue for VR users with AMD FSR enabled. Fix an issue with the virtual mirror for users with AMD FSR enabled and MVP enabled. Fix an issue with some windshield rendering while using SSAO, ambient occlusion. The compute shaders functionality is now disabled when iRacing detects certain AMD graphics cards in use. A lot of AMD stuff in this patch. For the iRacing interface, fix an issue where the virtual mirror cannot be repositioned by clicking on the mirror itself. And for replays, the track rules tab will no longer be opened by default when opening a replay. Moving on to cars. For the Next Gen Cup cars, fixed an issue where soft shadows were not reacting properly while the new damage model was in use. I fixed the graphics issue where these cars appeared to be using the low downforce package at Nashville Super Speedway when in fact they were not. For the Lara P217 LMP2 car, fixed an issue where the windshield wiper was missing a texture in the interface model. Oh, that might be missing in the crash comp this week then. Spoilers. I also got Honda Civic Type R. Launch RPM has been increased, and clutch torque has been lowered for better standing starts. Same with the Hyundai Elantra NTC and the Hyundai Veloster NTC. For the Mercedes AMG GT3, the new one, fix an issue with the endurance lighting after taking damage. Fix an issue with the display of the Lumarank panel based on the series. And fix an issue where paint patterns 26 and 27 were not working correctly. On to tracks already. For Atlanta, fix an issue where the InSim track map had gone missing after the 2022 Season 3 update. I actually noticed that last night at the top corner of the track map. It said like the file name or whatever that was supposed to be there. For the Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55, fix an issue where this track was listed as being in both Missouri and Illinois at the same time. Oh, we got some weird time stuff going on. A void somewhere? I don't know. They should have left that. Fuji. The track rules tab has been updated for turn 6. For the Grand Prix version, slowdown checkpoints for the chicane area, cutting and going wide, have been updated, and the time gain penalties have been made more severe. A slowdown checkpoint has been added on the last corner to prevent running wide during qualifying. Pit camera 2 is now correctly a static camera. Which I like. I use that pit lane 2 camera all the time for all kinds of different things. Port Royal Speedway. Fixed an issue where skid colors were not matching the dirt correctly. Collision parameters have been added to some jersey barriers and poles. Patched some terrain seams. For stand down, fixed an issue with a delay when starting from the pits. Fixed an issue where the dynamic track data was not being handled correctly. And track dynamics should now be more realistic over time. And then finally, Snetterton, still the only track that I don't have on iRacing. For the, I guess, 200 and 300 layout. The number of pit stalls has been reduced. Well, okay, well, that's a lame update. If anything, we want more pit stalls everywhere. So that's it. That's our first patch for Season 3. Thanks for watching. All right, bye. I need a haircut really bad.